Hi there. Does your life feel empty? If it does, and people can tell, I'm sure a lot of well-meaning people will tell you to get a new story. Your life is already full of stories. Stories about yourself and your life. Stories about life, the universe, and everything. But maybe, just maybe, a new story is what you need. An ideology or a religion to explain everything and give you a purpose in the world. Or maybe a more personal story about your life. A love story or a career or something like that. Something to make of your own life. Something to build. Something to be. To give you a new story may very well be what you need. However, like I said, your life is already full of stories. If these stories are empty, then replacing them with new empty stories will not fill your life. It can give you an illusion of having a full life, especially if you make sure to sacrifice a lot for this new story. If you let your life revolve around a romantic relationship, you can make this a very full life very easily by filling it with drama and heartbreak and pain and sacrifices of various kinds. And in the same way, if you join a new religion or ideology, you can give yourself an illusion of having a full life by sacrificing everything for the cause, making sure that you don't have a life of your own. Just give all your money, give all your time and attention, and so on. This will give you the illusion that your life isn't empty. But if you are actually running from your own shadow, it won't help, because wherever you go, there you are. You need to face yourself, and whatever stories you base your life on, whether they be old stories that you already have or new stories that you adopt, it is you who must fill these stories with actual content. Let's take an easy example because it's very literally real and it's rather one-sided. Let's say that you are a parent. Let's say that you have a child. You can give your life status and the illusion of being meaningful by going through the motions of playing the role of being a good parent. Do whatever you think that parents are supposed to do and fill this role to the best of your ability. However, this is not what makes parenthood meaningful. The actual emotional connection with the actual child is. And to actually help this child grow and develop and become something that is separate from yourself, not an extension of you or your needs, especially your need for having a purpose through being a good parent. You need to actually connect, and you need to let the child be its own purpose, not a means for you to tell a story about parenthood, or about childhood for that matter. Encourage the child to build their own stories, and let you be a part of that on good terms. You can grow together. I chose the parent-child relationship for two reasons. One is that it is you who have the responsibility, and the other is that a few days ago I watched a movie where I consider this kind of dynamic to be the main problem. I'm going to return to that film in a separate video later. So let's now move on to a love relationship. This is much harder because you will have to deal with whatever biases and narratives and so on your partner has, as well as your own. For the relationship to be truly good, you both need to truly connect to each other and truly care about each other's as actual people, not merely care about each other as narrative tools in your stories about love. This can be really hard for a lot of people. It is so much easier to just take all those romantic comedies or whatever you have seen and try to emulate them, going through the motions of love, going through the motions of whatever you think love is supposed to be, including going through the motions of caring. As long as you only go through the motions, it will be an empty narrative. No matter how much drama you create or how many unnecessary sacrifices you make each other make, it will not fill that hole in your heart. Only actual connection can do that. That is something you will have to build. It is not something you can just implement through storytelling. And same thing with ideologies and religions. They can be a great help. They can be a path to doing something meaningful with your life and finding meaning in the world. But if you let the religion or the ideology itself be the meaning, it becomes an empty narrative in the same way as I just told you about relationships. And you can sacrifice for it, even kill for it, or sacrifice your life, fly a plane into a building or some shit like that. It won't help. And no, there won't be any Jesus or 72 virgins or whatever welcome you on the other side. That's just a story you're telling yourself, and it won't help once you're dead, because you used your brain to think of that, and you don't have a brain anymore when you're dead. It's over. If there is a life after death, and I'm not saying that there isn't, but if there is a life after death, this actual life after the actual death will not depend on your storytelling about it. Maybe your beliefs can guide you along the path to that other existence, if it exists, maybe not. But you need to use it as a tool, not as something you use to escape from yourself and the life you actually live. Going through the motions, no matter how loudly you do that, it won't help. Adopting the name of a religion or an ideology will not save you. There is a lot of work you have to do in your own mind, in your own heart. And turn your belief, whatever that belief might be, whatever your ideology or religion, you need to turn it into something constructive and meaningful, rather than something destructive and empty. It is up to you, but you don't have to do it alone. There is help of various kinds and advice of various kinds. Many of them are quite good. Find the good ones, help each other. And that's all I have to say for now. Good luck and live long and prosper.